Procrastination. But yeah, we're back. Hopefully more consistent. Today we're going to talk about rapiers. Just like the weapon type. I don't know. I feel like it was something quite recently. I don't know exactly how recently. They got buffed, or at least they got like a crap ton of talents for the light weapon class. Now, first I'll talk about why just the neutral benefits over like daggers or fists. Their range is a lot higher than they're about like the same as spears, like one less than spears. It's basically like the light weapon equivalent of a spear, slightly. Most light weapons like daggers, fists have around 5 to 4 range, or just like 6 to 5 range, depending on which. And so you'll be allowing to space a bit more. Their damage is slightly higher, but I'm pretty sure their swing speed is slightly slower. You can see here, yes, like on Flamekeeper it's a 0.2 of the swing rate. But don't let that fool you. The powerhouse that these things can become can outweigh many like the few downsides of it. They also do, I think, like the most damage out of light weapon. I'm pretty sure. Regarding like some other things, I think. Let me don't take that with a piece of candy. Candy? Salt. Okay. So, talents. Oopsies. Let's talk about talents. Let's talk about the talents. Talents. Under talents, the rapier falls under the needle skill tree, which is the rapier talents. Starting with the lowest requirement of 30 light weapon is Duelist Lunge. Running attacks deal increased posture damage. Upon learning your critical, your next running attack will have increased range. Now, this may not seem much, but you can see around there, the running attack hits around pretty leniently, but with one crit, yeah, you get a significant difference. I'll show that again. Like, my weapon isn't even touching it. Mind you, if I do it from here again, nothing. I hit the crit, and from the back here, if I do a quick running, it lands. Which should be huge, especially if both of you are being silly and you're both trying to do a running attack. You'll have an advantage as long as you land a crit. As well as your your running attacks dealing more posture. The next one is Pressure Skewer, which is a very good one. Flourishing an enemy. This is like the good one. This is like the talent you want. It costs 40 light weapon. There has a requirement of 40 light weapon. When you go rapier, minimal go 40. Luckily there is also, I believe, the apprentice rapier. It requires 40 light weapon. Anyway, flourishing an enemy causes your M1s to do additional chip damage, blood loss, and makes your hits deal free true damage, extra true damage, until you take damage. If you are confident with parrying, blocking, and dodging, and you think that you're not going to get hit, this is a powerhouse. Alright? Now, it may think, oh, you see that little free there? That's because I land a flourish. And it's until you take damage. Meaning, once you land one flourish, all your M1s are dealing at 3 extra true damage. It was like, oh, that's not bad. Until you realize your crit has the M1 tag too, and has 4 ticks, meaning that your crits are dealing 12 true damage each time you land it. Each time. That's an extra 12 true damage on top of the normal rapier damage. Which can be insane, especially since rapier crits are probably like the most spammiest crit. having a cooldown of around 2 seconds, not including non-actionable time. So while the crit is active, it's around a 2-second cooldown. Huge talent. This is like the big one. There's also another big one. Next up, we have is defensive stance. The next two I'm about to say require 50 light weapon. Gain more power frames, lower health heals. Now, that's not bad. It legit just means the lower you are. It scales until you are dropped. You could be 0% and that gives you max parry frames. You could fully legitimately. Shh. Convenient opportunity to show off the parry frame thing. Alright. The defensive stance is very good. You'll see as I get lower, I'll start glowing. There's one rapier crit. Now I'm doing 3 extra true damage because I haven't even gone all over the talents yet. Boom. You may have noticed too, I'm running dagger talents. I'll talk about that in a build, when I make the thing on the build. No interruption. Huge damage because of the critical specialist. You see how I parry very late? Very, very late. You see that when I glow exactly. Yeah, you see that little glow there? I missed the parry on that. You glow like a little yellow. Oh my goodness, I got another grip. You will glow yellow. You'll see like a little. Your chest will glow yellow. Alright. On to the last talent. We have... Where is it? Frenzy Dance. Frenzy Dance is... not that bad, but you do need high chip damage. Basically high risk, high reward. The higher posture you are, the more chip and posture damage you will deal. So we'll just 1v1 him again. You see here that the extra range came in very handy. There's another one of the running attack. You see, it's very good. And look, you see that duelist lunge is freaking crazy as long as you can land your crit consistently. Like, actual powerhouse he says you'd be if you could utilize the talents. Can't really show a frenzy dance. It's hard to tell, like, the general thing, but you get the idea. Absolute powerhouse that this can be when utilized correctly. And I'm not even talking about the little secret hidden 50 medium weapon, but that's for another time. I will now go over the rapier weapons, because I think that knowing what rapier you're going to go into, and some of them also have unique inbuilt weapon talents. Going over the future me. Thanks, past me. This is just kind of present, whatever. I'm not going to list every single rapier, because obviously some of them are just, you know, either the starting one or not really that interesting. So we're starting off with the Inquisitor's Thorn. The Inquisitor's Thorn has a talent that it boosts all agility manager levels by 3, and yes, this can go over the cap. Level 8 of Revenge go hard. It has 40 light requirement, so if you are running a rapier low weapon build, run Inquisitor's Thorn. The next one is Crucible. This is where it gets interesting. Crucible Rapier has a talent called Punishing Response, which, on parrying a instant guard break, so Fire, Blade, Ice Smash, Thunder Kick, your crit for the next 15 seconds becomes a guard break. If any tick of the crit gets blocked, they will be instantly posture broken. The talent is very situational, because there's not that many insta guard breaks, so unless you're versing a certain few attunements, you're not really going to get that much value out of it. Especially if versus Atlas, you're just not going to get 0 value. But when it does come in handy, it is quite funny. So, situational talent, but, you know, still very good. Honorable mention, Golden Swordfish and Needle's Eye, which is in my inventory. The Golden Swordfish has the Trident crit, and yes, it still procs the Rapier talents because it has it's a Rapier and it has the M1 tag, so do as you wish. Needle's Eye has a funny, very wacky crit, which allows you to just kind of move forward and have basically full speed control, moving forward and backwards while the crit's active. The crit is a lot longer, so be careful using it. The last has a last jab that will guard break as well, so also interesting. Another honorable mention is the Skull Piercer from the Holotide. It's the only rapier that does bleed damage, so like just proper bleed damage. Hello everyone, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your morning, evening or night, whatever time it is for you that you're watching this video. I hope that maybe this might let you try out something new, especially those heavy workers over there, or dagger enthusiasts. Maybe you'll be able to try something new. I hope that I brought this something interesting to your attention, and I hope that you have fun with it. Bye! Bye!